The DHG Industry Stream. My name is Derek G. I will be your host with the most. Now, as it says in the title to the stream, I am playing Far Cry 3. It is the remastered or whatever edition that they released as part of a uh, uh, season pass. I think I got it because I got the season pass for Far Cry 5. Um, and So I've been playing it. It's actually really good, and there is a lot of flaws to it. There are things that I can do in 5 that I can't do in here that kind of drive me crazy. Like, you know, sneaking. Uh, sneaking's a little bit tough in this. Because of the way that they've formulated things. Of course, there's glitches. There's glitches that they didn't even bother to fucking fix. Considering they redid the game. Anyway, uh, I need to find the entrance to the thing. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm having a hard day today. And I'm not doing well, sitting here in silence with just the game. So I decided to stream and babble at people. So, Christmas is not a good time for me. At least not this year. Normally it doesn't faze me, but this year I'm having a really hard time. And I don't know why, so don't ask me. I can't pinpoint it. My mom's asked me a couple different times. I just can't pinpoint it. I need to go this way. Okay. I wasn't gonna push. That's why I didn't contact you yesterday. Because I know that mom likes to spend time with you, and it's Christmas Eve, so, time for family and everything. And I know I'm family. You know what I mean. Ah, okay. Anyway, right now, I'll show you guys what I've done so far. Yeah, I haven't really gotten very far in the game, especially the storyline. What I've actually been doing, storyline wise, I'm supposed to be going to Bad Town. But I'm actually taking my time and getting all of the loot crates, lost letters, memory cards, relics, everything that I unlock. So what I'll be doing for the next little while is I'll be going along a line here. Like, from here, I will most likely get this, and then these two, and then these two, and then go down here and get these, and I'll go up. And then I'll come along here and do these, right? And I'll work my way back around to doing the little individual ones that are slightly spread out along here, because those weren't uncovered until I did this region here, even though they're technically in this region. It's freaking bizarre. But it dawned on me that just like Far Cry 5, I don't have to do the storyline. In Far Cry 5, they actually kind of force you to do the storyline, because as you progress in unlocking outposts and stuff, it forces it on you. In this one, it doesn't seem to. So what I'm going to try to do is go around doing the radio towers and the outposts and the loot stuff for the entire map before I get. They have ties to Assassin's Creed, to the point where Jack and I have come to the conclusion that the universes are the same. That the Far Cry games are set in the same universe as Assassin's Creed. they just don't have any real ties to the the main characters and the villains and stuff don't actually have any real ties to either the Templars or the Assassins organization. So it's going to be an interesting little thing. Yeah, it shocked me is what it did, because I was not expecting to it's probably gone black on you guys. I was not expecting the Abstergo logo and then the information that I did in that first expedition. So this is gonna be fun. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Why am I yawning? That's not good. Wonder if it's just the car going by that had the bad guys, or if there's bad guys in that little house. Yeah, what else is in the same universe? Probably Watch Dogs. There's a some fans pointed out that one of the guys that you kill as a side mission or something like that in the first Watch Dogs is actually an Abstergo employee. But again, there's no actual ties that they talk about in the game. At least I've played most of Watch Dogs and I haven't found anything yet. But that doesn't mean anything. And then and it's completely possible that the main character in Watch Dogs was an unwilling or unknowing, I should say not unwilling, unknowing accomplice to the Brotherhood.
Run! Fire!
You don't see me.
Get a grip. You're just
You
looking.
don't see me. I should probably go back to my...
Hush, fucker!
For a split second before I shot you. I wonder if he's gonna try to go around. No. He's gonna try to rush me. Sort of. Okay.
You're mine!
Oh, come on. Anybody could grab and jump over that railing parkour style with this height that I had it at. Jesus. Little things that very much date this game. Anyway. Oh my goodness. My aunt told me to get up and do something active, and I have been doing, catch up on chores and stuff because I've been sick for a couple weeks. But today I'm just like not doing much, and I'm also waiting for groceries to be delivered. I know going out and doing it myself would probably help improve my mood in the vein of the suggestion that she made. But dealing with the crazy people that are out tonight because it's Christmas Eve, and and they need to like get last minute things to prep for family coming over or whatever is not conducive to my calm. So I decided not to go out myself. Hi, Mom. Oh, I shared something on Facebook with all of my moms and the aunts that are kind of like second moms and stuff like that too. That I thought they would laugh at. Just purely because it's of who's saying what's being said and how she said it, because people don't appreciate that. The people appreciate the contributions that that woman has made to movies, but my mom read her books and everything, so you know what?
I haven't even started yet.
Aiming right at him and it misses. I don't understand how that happens. I understand accuracy is a thing, but when the game mechanics don't even allow you to like fine-tune your sights, you know, in real life, accuracy is not as much of a problem with actual gunheads because they can tune their sights and they and their weapons and you know, pretty soon if they're using the same weapons often enough, they automatically compensate for shit. So I just it's fucking annoying. Like I had a buddy that a while ago, a long time ago, who had a gun that he knew because he's had it forever, pulls to a certain side when fired, and so he would automatically compensate for that by holding the weapon slightly off to the, you know, in his hand. And he also fixed the iron sights and everything like that, so that when he would just, you know, pull it out and shoot, and you know, it would automatically go where he wanted it to go instead of having to take 2 or 3 shots to compensate, because you don't know the gun as well. Anyway, I'm not allowed to own a weapon. I can study them as much as I want, but I'm not allowed to own one in the state of California. So, I'm not a felon or a criminal or anything like that. No, recently they have passed a couple of different laws that make it impossible for people with depression in their emotional, you know, in their psych history to own firearms. They've also made it impossible for, or they're talking about, I'm pretty sure they've already done it, considering the complaints I read about on the internet. But they're making it so that people who smoke marijuana can't own a firearm, which only really works for people who actually obey the fucking law. But I am unfortunately one of those people. So, Tiger! Tiger ran from me. Oh, come on! I wanted to actually kill the tiger! Damn it, I was aiming too low, and I'm gonna die. Heal, 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 heal. God damn it, I hit the heal! Why does the animation take so long? It should instantly heal you even if the animation hasn't made it so that you actually hit your arm. Okay? It's fucking stupid. Now I have to go all the way fucking back there. Why the hell? I'm okay, breathe. I have to invite Jack to the party. Hold on a second. Maybe I should go back in there and change some weapons. Because obviously, even though it's silent, this assault rifle is shit for being able to actually do anything. Hello. Hi, you. No, I'm still streaming. I'm just redoing my equipment. In this Far Cry 5, just about every weapon, including your LMGs, which is large machine guns, can be equipped with a silencer. Shotgun, LMG, whatever, it can all be equipped with a silencer. In this game, you can't equip your LMGs and your shotguns with, well, I call them silencers because that's what I grew up calling them, suppressors. You can't put suppressors on them. And so, say you're hunting tigers, or say you're hunting loot, or say you're trying to assault an outpost, and a predator animal starts attacking you, you pretty much are fucked, because you need to either use your LMG or your shotgun to get them the fuck off of you, and you're gonna alert everything in the fucking area the minute you use it. And you can't increase the damage that any of this shit does, like, unless you just want to spend points for that, and even then it's only a small percentage. It drives me crazy. Hold on, guys. I don't actually, as far as I know, have any things. I got an alert from my app. Hold on a second. Oh, come on. Hold on. I'm talking to you and the audience because I'm having to talk to my Instacart people. I type so fast to try to answer her that because I've been craving sweets, but we don't really keep sweets in the house. Technically I had already told, but she anyway. So like Oreos, I'm getting Oreos, I'm getting hot cocoa, I'm getting milk, clementines, which is kind of like a mandarin or tangerine orange. 3 heads of iceberg lettuce, some roasted, unsalted sunflower seed kernels to put in my salad, olives, coffee, croutons, Caesar salad dressing, and peppermint extract, because I decided, since I can't find peppermint cocoa in any good amount year-round, that I'm just going to do it myself. I'm going to get peppermint extract and I'm going to put it into this bottle my mom gave me. It's a glass bottle with a glass dropper, and I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to use the dropper, and I'm going to experiment to see how many drops of peppermint extract per cup of cocoa I need in order to get peppermint cocoa, because the extract is actually really strong, so I might only need 1 or 2 drops, which means that the peppermint abstract will probably last a year. Because in the summertime I don't really drink hot drinks at all. Even in the wintertime I have maybe a couple of cups of cocoa a week. And when I say cups, I mean like 20-ounce mugs. So it's not like I'm having cocoa every single night or 3 times a day or something. And then thank you. She got my other I asked her, Instacart is awesome. It's an awesome business app thing. It's basically kind of like DoorDashers, where you pay somebody to go and do your grocery shopping and bring it to you. But and you get really good discounts through them for stuff, just like you get some Safeway discounts and stuff like that from the store on top of that. But they sometimes don't always show everything that you're looking for. Like with the hot cocoa, they didn't show me some of the choices that I would have made had I known they were a choice that I could make. You know what I'm saying? And so when they came up as an alternate, if she couldn't find it, I told her, I was like, you know what? I messaged her because it's awesome that you can message your shopper. I said, you know what? I would prefer the one that they put up for substitute here instead of what I listed, because what I got was just, you know, Signature Select, which is the store brand hot cocoa, but they have a Pantry Essentials, which is even cheaper, that's Dutch chocolate hot cocoa. Yeah, and so I'm like, I would really rather have that one, you know, because it's like I told her, it's like it didn't even give it to me as an option. It's just like I had to message her for the Oreos because they in the substitute list, because they limit how, you know, to, you know, favorites or what's on sale or whatever on for your substitutes. They don't give you the entire list again. So I was like, you know, if the Thin Mint Oreos, which is what Mom has because it's less sugar, um, same amount of carbs because you know, almost they're a little bit thinner, but anyway, I told her that, you know, they don't have them in mint. They get the ones that are just regular flavor because they didn't give the option in the substitutes list for me to be able to put that as a substitute. It's just like I had to tell her, I had to substitute the peppermint bark for just normal Oreos. I would love to have the peppermint bark Oreos. Those things are awesome, and it's such a shame that not only are they seasonal, but they're limited number. It's, you know, they get run out real fast. It's just like the Icebreakers candy cane flavor. I would buy that year round if I could. But they only have it during this part of the year, and they have limited quantities. I would have to drive to Roseville, to the Target in Roseville, to get it. And I don't want to drive that far. I'm real lucky when I find them normally. It's freaking insane. Well, they're sugar-free, and they taste exactly like candy canes, but they're literally the little white discs with the color sparkles in them. They're technically flavor crystals, but they look like glitter. Anyway, and so I got a set of those for Mom and I, and I'm like maybe down to a quarter of a package because I put 1 or 2 in my mouth every, you know, about every hour, and to help with sweet cravings and stuff like that. It doesn't help completely, of course, otherwise I wouldn't be craving Oreos, but it's a good way to keep me from craving chocolate, you know, or real peppermint bark, which is made with chocolate, you know. So, yeah. So what did you do yesterday? Well, you didn't get on, so I figured you might have been hanging out with mom or something. Okay. Technically, I'm not either, but I'm also not good not talking today. I sent a Merry Christmas thing to everybody, that sparkly tree thing. Your mom actually sent it to me first, and then I liked it a lot, so I sent it to everybody, that I wanted to send it to. And my cousin Carolyn, uh, who is like my sister, she and I were so close growing up that we were practically twins. We're only 2 years apart, and she messaged me saying, love you, miss you, Merry Christmas, because she lives up in Bend, and they can't always, get there. Um, they can't always come down. In fact, they rarely can come down, especially during the holidays. So, she messaged me, and for some reason this year, it's really hard for me. I don't normally have this much emotional trouble around the holidays, but for some reason this year I really do have a problem. Which is, why I told my therapist that I wanted our last session to be after the holidays so that I can talk to her about what's going on with me. And see if I can get her recommendation and everything. I have to write her a email, to let her know that I need all of my records from her office, because my reaction to the holidays this year obviously means that I really do need a therapist, and so I should probably, when my healthcare insurance transfer finishes, I should probably ask them for a recommendation to a therapist that specializes in um, people with autism and stuff, if possible. Because I know that a lot of my stuff is complicated by that. And somebody who has specialized or has experience would be better than trying to start with somebody who doesn't have that experience. Because it, just the difference in how Dawn treats me and everything compared to my therapist before her is night and day. So, but obviously I really do actually need a therapist, if I'm still having um, problems in with the holidays and stuff. So, I know. I'm missing the family this year. So, which is funny because my grandparents stopped having everybody over when my Aunt Barbara moved to Kansas, well over, oh God, almost 20 years ago. My aunt and her family moved to Kansas, I guess two or 3 years after graduating high school, and this year was my 20th anniversary for high school. So it's been almost 20 years. But for some reason, and then it's been about it's been about, oh God, a while. It's been about 8 years since my grandfather passed away. So I really am confused about why I'm having such a hard time, considering I didn't have a hard time with, the years right afterwards. I don't know. It could be just as simple as I've had some trauma this year, or something that has caused, something. Well, I realized I had post-traumatic stress when it comes to romantic relationships, not too long ago. Hmm? What? No, you're not. I'm talking to my mom. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta mute. Sorry, guys. I was explaining to my mom, and Jack had to get muted too, because but I was explaining to my mom what it was I ordered from the grocery store and when it's supposed to be coming and everything. Because my mom's like, Houston, we have a problem because she's running out of coffee, and she's like, I'm not gonna make it until you go, because my next appointment out of the house is Wednesday. So I was like, no, 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 it's on the list. It's coming. Uh, I believe, and I gotta go get the gate code for the girl so that she can get in because they shut the gate. Hi, Ducky. Hey, buddy. Let's go this way. Okay, I'll go this way. Oh, come on. 316. I'm gonna stand here and play while I. Oh, I got the relic and the other loot crate. Unless you're talking to Mom.
Careful!
What, is Mom cooking or something? Oh. Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, I'm talking to my mom, bro. Hold on. Alright. Go on. Yeah. Except for I did that for quite a while before my sciatic stopped hurting, so, you know. Well, yeah, it's true. I still get aches. But I get you. My mom was saying, you know, you're getting old when it hurts to stand up. And I'm like, yeah, but you know, I hurt my sciatic pretty bad, you know, a while ago. Now, God, 15 years ago, roughly. I know. You gotta go that way, buddy. Go on. I'll bring you your cookie. I remember that my grandmother was, um, had her faculties and was physically mobile. Um, when it happened, because I was there taking care of her, because that's when her dementia had started, so she couldn't drive herself and stuff. So, but I don't remember exactly how far into that it was. I know, I know, but you were a good boy, and so was your Bubba. So you get cookie. Anyway, and then I'm gonna put the gate up so that I don't have to worry about the grocer. Ducky hurt himself. We don't know how. But he's got, like, he hurt his back. It's, it's a little bit above where his haunches are. So he either twisted it when he was sliding along the floor going after the ball, or he hurt it jumping down from my chair, or any number of different things, as Mom pointed out, could have caused it. But he is hurt. He doesn't whine or whimper or hurt himself by moving around, but he's being very gentle. Like, he won't jump up on my chair, but I can lift him up and I can put my hand on his butt and move him around, and he won't whimper or whine or yelp. So he's not severely injured. He just pulled something. So because of that, he hasn't been eating except for people food bites, which he cannot resist. So this morning, because I thought, before we figured out he was wounded, that he pulled a muscle or something, I thought it was because he just wasn't eating. The last couple of days he really just hasn't been eating other than cookies and bites that we give him. And he's lost some weight. You can't see his ribs or his spine or anything, but he has lost some weight because he's become very picky about what he will eat. And we've been fighting with him. Minimizing the human food, keeping the treats about the same level, but not giving him from our plates. And so he has lost some of the fat that he had on him, but he's not like starving. And so I got worried. It was like I woke up today and my emotional switch was flipped to anxiety. Like, every little thing has caused some kind of issue with me today. Anyway, so I heated up the last of the chicken nuggets in the microwave, and then cut them in half, and then Gibbs got one half of a thing and some of the crumbs and got to lick the plate, and then Ducky got the rest of them. So he got the equivalent of, I guess, about 8 to 10 chicken nuggets. They're small. They're not like the huge gargantuan ones like you get at McDonald's. They're small. So he got all those to himself, and then I gave both of them bites of my chimichanga, so that he had some food in him, because that's what I was worried about before. I thought maybe he was just, the reason why he wouldn't jump up and stuff like that is because he thought I was angry, at him, or that because he hasn't been eating enough or whatever. Like I said, anxiety everywhere. And so, and then Mom figured out that it's not that, he hurt himself, and that's why he's being very, very docile, very, very submissive, seeming and all that stuff is because of that. It's not because of anything that I did. I didn't fuck up. He's just needs to heal. Oh man, there's like a cave over there. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this grotto over here? What is this? And where does it go? So I gave the girl that's doing my grocery shopping for me the number to get through the gate just in case she needed it, because they started closing the holy crap. Huh. That's what I thought. Oh, the zipline goes the opposite direction of what I need it to go. And this is gonna be fun, because if I die, it's my own fault. No, it is, because I can't see. Well, I'm gonna try to I'm basically gonna jump off of a waterfall and pray that if I go straight down from where the waterfall is, that I'm not gonna hit rocks, that I'm gonna hit deep water. And if I don't, then I'm gonna end up way back at uh, the headquarters. If I do, then yay, and I'm gonna hit rocks. Oh man, I went through this. I guess it's the back end of a cave I've got to go through to get stuff, and there's no way of climbing up, or I should say down from where I was. There was a zip line, but it went back the direction that I came from, and so basically I was trying to cheat by going backwards. So it's not really cheating, but you know what I mean. Yes. So that wasn't as irritating as it would have been if I had been, like, say, shot because of Madden football rules. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so like in 5, this is another thing. In Far Cry 5, you can snipe guys like on the roof or um in places that are kind of semi but not really visible but from the other people, you know, and they won't really notice because they're not supposed to notice. That's the whole point of having a suppressor. And in this one, like, say if there's 2 guys walking and I take out the guy behind the other one, the one in front of him is suddenly alerted even though there's no sound. The guy doesn't even go, ugh. And there was another thing is like I was up on a hill. Admittedly, I wasn't in cover, but I was up on a hill, and then one guy saw me, and I shot him. You know, alerted, but I shot him before he could really get anywhere near where I was. And he didn't even point. And yet suddenly every single person knew where I was. And they call it the Madden football effect, as you know. Because in Madden football, the minute you release that fucking ball, everybody on the field, whether they're facing you or not, knows exactly where that ball's going. Which is not realistic football at all. But yeah, that's... So I got up and out of bed before noon today too. I was up well before noon. I didn't get out of the bedroom until then.
I can't believe you got me.
What? Oh, it sounded like you went, ah. Okay. That's why I said what? No. But the girl with my groceries is on the way. Yeah. I put the app on my phone so that I could get alerts. She turned the wrong direction. She turned right when she first came into my neighborhood instead of going straight forward. So she's on Gold Dust Drive instead of the street that I'm on, which is Long Branch. She's not the first one to do that. She's probably not going to be the last, because they don't actually have, you know, real street signs in here. So unless you know this, you know, yeah, and Google doesn't always tell you the proper directions in here because it's a private road. And so they've got restricted access. Yeah. Where is this? I need to go inside the mountain for this, huh? Okay. So, looks like there's a cave entrance right there. Okay. That's a tiger. Okay, it's not going after me. I'm gonna have to go up and around. I hate that. Because I was just up where I have to retrace my steps. I see. Is she here? Yes. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, but I'm going to be stopping the stream for today, because I'm going to be putting away groceries, stuff like that, and so, yeah, that's why I'm not giving you every little detail, even though I normally would. So, talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great Christmas Eve, and I will probably be streaming over the holidays, so if you need something to distract you, come watch me. Alright, talk at you later. Say goodnight, Jack.